All right, so how's everything going? You good? Now, in the last video, we created a way for us to build an audience, right? For us to retarget people or actually get them to our little cloud that we're going to retarget them from. Does that make sense? So what happens when, when somebody that you're retargeting, what if they take action that you want them to take? So for example, if you're retargeting them and you want them to, you keep sending them back to your landing page for them to opt in, okay? Well, what if they opted in? You need to remove them from that retargeting circle, right, from that cloud for a couple of reasons. Number one is, you don't want to show your ads to somebody who has already taken action on what you wanted them to take action on. Does that make sense? So otherwise, it's just going to be annoying for people. Number two is, why would you want to spend money, on somebody that that's already taken action that you wanted them to take? Does that make sense? So we need to set up in our Site Scout, in our campaign, we need to set up a way so that it would automatically remove them from the retargeting list as soon as they take the action that you want them to take, okay? Now, I'm just going to assume that you're going to be retargeting people for opt-ins, but you can also retarget people for pretty much anything. You can be sending them back to to your sales page. You can be retargeting your opt-ins, right, and just follow them around until they buy. You can retarget people who are your customers, and maybe you want them to take an upsell or something like that. Maybe you want them to get to the next level in your training or coaching or whatever it is that you're doing out there. You can set up retargeting on different levels of your business. Does that make sense? Which is really, really awesome. So when somebody took an action that you wanted them to take when you were retargeting them, okay, whether they opted in, whether they purchased or whatever, you need to remove them from that list. And to do that, we need to create another pixel. We need to create another tracking code that we're going to place on our thank you page. Okay, to do that, it's very, very simple. We're going to go to Tools. We're going to click on Offers Conversions Pixels. Okay, it's going to take us right over here. And then on the right-hand corner here, we're going to click on Create. Okay, very, very simple. You're going to name your action. So, what is this conversion going to be for? Let's say ITF opt-in. Okay. So let's say if I'm retargeting people, for Internet Traffic Formula, if I was to sell, the Internet Traffic Formula course, right? Then I would retarget people back to the, bringing them back to my landing page, and when they would opt in, I would need to remove them. Okay, now because they opted in, and there is no particular dollar amount that I will be earning, from that opt-in, so I don't really care. Like if you are, if I was to promote, let's say, a CPA offer or something like that, right? Then I would put, a value here, how much I'm getting for every email submit or something like that, right? So basically just name it, you click on Save, it will give you over here, see that ITF opt-in, okay? You're gonna highlight it. This is a tracking that we just created, right? Conversion tracking we just created here. And we're gonna highlight this, we're gonna click on Get Tags, all right? Get Tags, and then conversion pixels is what you need, okay? And by default is going to show you secure SSL. Now if you are going to place this on like a checkout page or something like that on the secure page, you would obviously select the secure SSL. In my case, it's going to be non-secure because the page is non-secure, and I don't really need the secured ones in here. So I'll just select this. All right, you're going to copy this little line of code, all right, and you will place this not on your landing page anymore. You're going to place this on your thank you page, okay? Where do people get redirected to after they have taken an action, the kind of action that you wanted them to take? So if you are retargeting them, based on your landing page, right, and you're bringing them back to your landing page, well, as soon as they opted in to that landing page, where do they get redirected to? Well, that page that they get redirected to after they opted in, That's your thank you page. Makes sense? And I know I'm being very, very simplistic here, but I want to make sure that you understand and everybody understands this. So you would place this code on your thank you page. So what happens is, the system, SiteScout, their network would track that person, okay, their activity, and then as soon as they, as soon as the system comes across this code, it knows that that person has already opted in, and it would automatically remove them from the retargeting list of audience that you're following around, okay? And then you will not have to, display your ads to the person who has already opted in, okay? So it's very important for you to, set this up. If there is no possible way for you to place this on a thank you page, then of course, you don't really need to do this. You'll just be retargeting people, continue to retargeting them. But if you are able to place this on a thank you page, I would recommend that you do that right now. Okay? And then in the next video, we're going to proceed with setting up the rest of this campaign.